What's up everyone, happy Friday. We're back with another episode of Trading Cards Unpacking, where I'm going to unpack 5 random packs from my collection of packs I've been accumulating this past year. Now the 5th and final pack I will pick from my viewpoint up top, because you just never know what type of packs are in here. Some of them are definitely random, as in they're not like my personal interest, because sometimes I buy them in assortments. But for the 5th one, I gotta pick at least something that I personally am definitely interested and exciting for. So with all that being said, first I got my sleeve. So if I find cards that I'm excited about, I might think they're worth something, or I just find the art fun and interesting, I'm going to sleeve these up, and at the end I will show you my favorites from all the packs. So let's get right into it. Let's go with the first pack. Like I said, this is all random. So I got all these stacks here. Which way should we start? On the right side? I don't know. Let's go with this one. Star Wars. Okay, this might be another Asian random pack, but this is cool. This is from the recent trilogy, which is, you know, the Ash trilogy, if y'all know Star Wars. So not the best. So we got that one. Let's go with another one. Maybe this one. Another Star Wars. Oh hell no. Okay. We can't do too many Star Wars. Now this is a more legit pack, because as you can see, it does say Topps Chrome, which is obviously it's been a leader in the trading card industry for like decades. So I'm very excited for this pack, more than this most likely bootleg pack. So let's go with the third one. This better not be another Star Wars, I swear. See, we always get like a random pack, and I think that's what makes the videos fun, because honestly I don't know what the hell I'm expecting, so my reaction is definitely honest and pure. This says Judge Dredd, the Epics. Collect Judge Dredd, the Epics. Find he is the law. Like, is this like a RoboCop from the future, and a politician and a dictator at the same time? I don't know what I'm looking at here. It's not giving me freaky pack, you know, because like the last 2 episodes we had a little freaky in the packs, a little sexual, explicit, adult. This is looking like a guy on his grind trying to enforce the law from the future. So Judge Dredd, we'll give you a shot. Now for the 4th pack and final random pack, before I pick with my own eyes, I don't know, should we, see, sometimes when you go too far to the bottom you get the random stuff. All right, here we go. Let's go with this one. This is a thick one. Oh my God. Miller, is that like the beer brand? Genuine, the champagne of collectible cards. This is Miller. This is a beer. She holding a beer. She of age? Is this Miller himself? I used to drink Miller. I mean, still now and then. Yo, is this like, this might be the Miller brand. I see a bald eagle. I ain't talking about me. That's why I keep my hat on, you know, now and then. But this might be the beer company. So stay tuned for this random ass pack, like I told y'all. So we're 2 for 2 right now. Technically 1 for 3, because I only count one of those Star Wars packs. But what I'm getting at is, now that we got the 4, this is why for the 5th pack I have to choose from what I see. Otherwise, like for me, it's not as exciting as, you know, I would prefer it to be. So as you see, I have X-Men here. I think that's Garfield. I see Garfield, Addams Family, Star Wars, Street Fighter, fucking Sesame Street again. Elvis be popping out now and then. I don't see him this time, so we good on Elvis. We don't want to pick Elvis just yet. I am a fan of Beauty and the Beast. I'm leaning more towards Beauty and the Beast, to be honest with you. We got some basketball. I see Skybox. Was this American? So like, yeah, I can't really move it around for the 5th pack. So honestly, let's just go with Beauty and the Beast, because I'm a big fan of the movie, as I'm sure most of you are. I'm sure everyone has watched Beauty and the Beast, right? It is a classic movie. One of the best Disney animated movies of all time. So we're gonna go with this one, because last episode we went with Aladdin. This one, we're gonna go with Beauty and the Beast. All right, so as you can see, these are the 5 packs. The order I'm gonna open these in, let's go with the better brand of the Star Wars pack, the Topps Chrome. Then we'll go with the bootleg pack, just to get Star Wars out the way. I'm thinking we go with the random Judge Dredd, and then let's do the Miller time, and then we'll end on Beauty and the Beast, because that's what I think we're mostly all familiar with or enjoy from our childhood. Because this Star Wars is more so the new Star Wars. As you can see, this is Andor, the recent Disney Plus TV show, and this is like Kylo Ren, right, from the recent shit trilogy. So let's go with these. Let's get right into it. I got my sleeves. We ready to go. So let's go with this pack. I'm gonna show you the front and back of each card, but I'm gonna like go pretty quick. And I might give my thoughts on some, but I'm trying to keep these videos short, but it's getting more and more difficult as the episode. So there are descriptions on each of these. Oh, this is a nice one. Here we go. Right off the bat, we got Count Dooku. He's a great character from the series, although he made a brief appearance, right? So this is good. Oh wow, this is also nice. Look, General Leo Organa, that's awesome. I'm sorry, let's go like this. So we could go back around, I'll show you the back. This is Bumba Clot Dark Ray. It's so lame. Oh, this is lame as fuck too. Janae, yeah, I don't think she was a favorite, or was she? I'm thinking of that other black actress people were hating on. I think it was from the Obi-Wan series. Oh shit, okay, so 1, 2, 3, only 4 cards. Okay, they ain't lying though. So this is the back of this, as you can see. But this character, I think she was a good addition to the series. So no hate on her or the other actress. So these are these 4. All right, now for the second pack, let's get right into this one. This is bootleg pack from Asia. I'm just calling it for what it is. Judge me all you want, you know. This is definitely a cheap pack. Obviously, you know, it's random. It's definitely not pricey. Let's see if it's legit or not. So right away, I see Millennium Falcon. That's pretty cool. How does this work? Oh, these are thick. Only 2? This is what I'm talking about. Oh my God. Only 2 cards in this pack. What the fuck? All right, so they're thick though. And anytime, you know, something's thick, it might be worthwhile. No pause on that, because I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about, you know, a little ting-ting. But Millennium Falcon, this is pretty cool. I do like this. The back is just like pretty basic Star Wars. This is like literally like a thick ass cardboard. This is Luke Skywalker, holy shit. That's Luke. Now I think the back sides are different. I mean, it's still cool. It's a little shiny, I see, from this angle. So that's pretty sick. But otherwise, y'all, these are unfortunately the only 2 pack cards for this bootleg pack. Now time for the Judge Dredd. Let's hope this ain't perverted. You know, because I was already talking a little perverted about a little Miss Sticky, you know. I don't know where my mind goes half the time. I'm trying to do better, you know, go to church. But sometimes, you know, we're not even gonna talk about none of that stuff right now because this ain't perverted. This is awesome. What is this? The Apocalypse War. So there is a description on the back. I think this is obviously an animated show. That's pretty sick. What in the world? Hair flowing. Chopper. The Law. Chopper was my grandpa's nickname. Shout outs to Chopper. R.I.P. You know, I would say he got hit by a bazooka. That looks like a bazooka. You know, if you know the meme. Is he missing an eye? That looked like Fidel, or that looks like the Venezuelan guy we got. I forgot his name already. The Sleep of Just. Now he needs to go to the dentist. That's just disgusting. Yeah, he needs to see someone ASAP. Okay, this guy too. You need to see a doctor, a brain surgeon, Jesus. You're missing a bunch of pieces here. Oh my goodness. Okay, now this is, speaking of Jesus, this is demonic. Leave this girl alone. Fucking Scarecrow and ugly Mr. Doodoo. Okay. She might be getting her revenge. Is that the same girl? I don't know if that's the same girl. Necropolis. Okay. Alright, so we're back to the first page. First card. So I'll show you the back of this. And then I'll show you the back of this one. Stub gun. Shout out to the stub gun. Chopper. R.I.P. For real. Yep. Operation Apocalypse. This actually looks like a cool show. You cannot kill what does not live, Dread. This actually looks pretty sick, bro. So if this is an animated show, like, let me know. Jigsaw Man. Alright, that's his name. Judge A.G. I can't read. Bride of Death. Oh, that don't sound too good. I think we're back where we started. So now, for Miller time. Isn't there like a few different beer brands named Miller? Ultra Miller, Miller Lite, Miller Time, Miller Schmitz, the Miller Schmitz. My cousin Cameron knows that reference if he's watching from House Guest. The Miller Schmitz. Oh yeah, look them up. They don't exist. All right, let's hope this is the beer company. Otherwise, it's random as hell. I don't know what I'm talking about. And after this, I low-key kind of want a beer. I don't got no Miller though. Not in the fridge at the moment. Oh, this better not be freaky, you know. This is like Bridgerton or some shit. You know, not that I watch that show, but I hear about it all the time. So Miller. Well, I see a drink here. I do see a drink. This is shiny, boy. All right. There is wording on the back. I think I need to like flip these. Okay, let's flip these. This is it. Miller Light. I don't know. Miller Drop Picnic Beer. Awesome. So if you love beer, this is for you. I'm not really much of a beer drinker or any drinker. I fuck with the horse. This is dope. I like this. This might get a sleeve. This might get a sleeve. What are we looking at? Checklist card? Oh no, this ain't getting no sleeve. This is just like a bullshit throwaway card. We don't want that. Is that a plane? And a bunch of bros. Shout out to the vets. This is what it's about, you know? Kicking ass, drinking Miller. Is this Mr. Miller himself? Mr. Miller Smith? Look at his goatee. That shit's more on point than his actual head hair. He might get a... Uh-oh, sticky card. Uh-oh. This ain't perverted. This is art. This is beauty. This is low-key the girl from Sandlot. Buy the finest label. Okay. I'm liking this pack so far. This is giving me a lot of history of the beer. They said it couldn't be done. Look at that beer. That beer looks good. Holy moly. Let's go. There's a lot of cards in this pack. Is that Santa Claus? No, that's he telling somebody to shush. Oh, why? I'm gonna have to read the back of this. Yeah, there's a story. Alright, cool. This first card is shiny, holographic, so it might get a sleeve. I don't really know what I'm looking at here. It's probably just an overall history of it, but I'll show you the back of it if you want to pause and read. Alright, so there's a lot in this pack. I'm going to find which ones to put in the sleeve, and then we'll open up our final pack. My final, fifth favorite pack, Beauty and the Beast, right? So I will put the year of each pack when it was released, whether if it's the pack that was created or the movie itself, but usually I think they create the packs whenever the art was released. So this is obviously from the 90s, right? So let's go right to it. I was a little disappointed in my Aladdin pack last episode, because I thought I'll just have more like cards that I was excited for. So let's hope with this Disney pack, there's a majority of the cards, and a lot of these movie cards are just literally like still arts, like scenes from the movie. But let's just hope a lot of these we remember and recognize, and some of our favorite characters. So right away I see the mirror. That's pretty sick. So these are very thin cards. I'm just trying to see if there's a backside to it. So I'll just show you the front and back of each one. Wait, what? This says scratch and see. Scratch and see? Alright, I'm gonna have to pause and do this, but I'm gonna come back to this. Scratch and see. And if I see a picture of me, call the cops, because how the hell am I a time traveler? And if it is me, let's hope it's handsome, not beastly. No, we don't want to look like him. But look at this. Is like such an iconic costume duo set. So I love this. I'm excited for the snitch. Feather duster color end card. This is creative right here. This type of pack is very active, and they want you to get involved. And she low-key was she was fine shit back then in a strange way. And you know what I'm talking about. She was like a French lady. He was all over that. So that's why I was like, you know what, that's all you. That's his girl. I don't want nothing to do with it. Respect. He was madly in love with her. So I let him have that, you know. But yeah, I'm not gonna color these in for you because we just don't got the time. But maybe in another video, because I do have a color segment where I'm going to color. So we might come back to this in the future, so subscribe. All right, oh, so these are normal cards because I do see the backside. So now let's go here. See, this is the ugly ish I'm talking about. He needs a do-over, he needs a makeover. Look, he's laughing in his face and she's concerned. So we're gonna come back and read that. Okay, shout out to the wolf. I always thought this wolf was cool and definitely devilish. You know, he was gonna kill that night. Oh, this is a beautiful scene because he's heartbroken because he effed up in the past, acting a damn fool at the party, shunning away that old witch lady. Look, he's shaking the shit out. Leave him alone. I felt bad for him when he was shaking him like that. Like, yo, oh, is this that pudding or whatever? That's Be Our Guest. That's a classic scene. Gaston. Gaston's cool. You can't knock it. You know, I kind of got a chin like him. You know, chiseled. Not muscles, we working on it. Not really, but she's so cute. Look at her. She's beautiful. I don't know if she's the best Disney princess, but she's the most, I was gonna say she was the most humble, but all the Disney princesses are pretty humble for the most part, you know? So, but she's a gorgeous drawn character. Is this the fight scene? That's funny. Yeah, I think so, or they're preparing. All right, so I'm gonna show you the backside of each one real quick. Kind of dark, so apologies if it's not the brightest if you can't read it. Final card. Alright, so what I'm going to do is put my favorite cards in the final sleeves, and then I'm going to show you all the ones that I put in the sleeve. So stay tuned. Alright, I almost forgot. Before I show you my favorite cards, let's scratch this off. I found an old ass penny. RIP to the penny, right? They're not making the pennies anymore. This is the back of the scratch off. Imagine this is the picture from the mirror. But let's go ahead and scratch this thing, see if it even works, since this is like a 30-year-old pack at this point. Oh wow, it's actually scratching. Let's see. Oh god. Is anything coming from it? Oh my god, it's my face! Oh fuck. I knew it was too, unless it's this dirty ass penny. Or do I have to scratch harder? Nah, no way. Scratch and see. I'm trying to see. I don't see shit. I see a dirty ass mirror. Am I supposed to scratch hard as fuck? Now I'm scratching through the paper. Oh, this is a fail, y'all. I'm sorry. I'll probably just curse myself. This is bad luck. Wait, can we see something? I see like a couple colors. I don't know. I don't see shit. Maybe it's ugly as Gaston. Ah, crap. It's a fail, y'all. So that's that. Alright, so as you can see, surprisingly, I have a lot of favorite cards in this episode. So as you can see, with Beauty and Beast, I did want to sleeve up this coloring one in case I do want to go back and color it for you guys or for myself. These are my favorite Beauty and the Beast. The Miller had a few Millers, so Miller and the Beauty Beast had the most. These are those two tops Star Wars. These are probably my favorite. This is that bootleg Star Wars, but anything Millennium Falcon you can't get rid of, right, or deny. And this was that Judge Dredd pack. I think that's the name of it, Judge Dredd, yeah. Which was actually a fun pack. I did decide to put this gingivitis head ass in here and this one missing a whole bunch of body parts because I just felt bad for them. You know, I was dissing them, and you know what? If they're not gonna go to the doctor, the dentist, the least I could do is sleeve them up, make sure they're covered, make sure they're good, so that they see help in the future. But for that, that's it though for this episode, guys. So thank you so much for sticking around and watching. As always, I've had a fun time unpacking these for you. This isn't like a hustle channel to sell you guys packs like most trading card content creators that you see on TikTok or whatsoever on the live. But for now, definitely check those guys out if you want to buy packs yourself and start your own collection. But for now, I will see you guys next Friday. I hope you all have a blessed and wonderful weekend. So take care.